Hello everybody, and in this video I just want to give some advice for doing unarmed in Blade and Sorcery. This video is just going to cover special moves and just how to not get killed so quickly because you don't have a weapon to parry or anything. It's just your hands and your legs. So yeah, let's get started. So first I just want to go over two different types of punches you could do. Now of course you could do normal punch, but it's like the special ones are supposed to aid you in I don't know, the special way for a special move, so I'm just gonna demonstrate. So the first one is just an uppercut. Now, it could be anywhere on the body. No, crap, what the, okay. See, uppercut and it'll send them flying in the air, which will result in an instant kill, most of the time. Instant kill. Oh yeah, those are the uppercuts. So the second type of punch I'm gonna demonstrate is sort of like I call it like a gorilla slam. It's where you just take both hands and slam it into the upper body of your opponent. So here's a little demonstration. Okay. See? So I'm gonna wait for him to attack. And it should send them flying to the ground. Now you might think this is overpowered, but it does have one big flaw. And I don't know if you saw that red damage, but it took away half my health. And that's because I slammed my hands right into the weapon of the opponent. So if you could find a way to just not hit the weapon, then this will be a pretty effective move. So for kicking in this game, it should be the button to kick is if you're using an Oculus Quest 2, which is what I'm using, you have to press down on the left joystick. And that should kick. So when you're kicking, you always want to most of the time you want to do a running jump kick, which will give it the most power. So here I'll demonstrate. So run away, run, jump, kick. Now it won't happen all the time, but as you can see, they'll go flying back, which will result in an instant kill. Here's one more example. You just went flying. Here's one more. And if they don't die immediately, you just pick them up and throw them. So one more thing to consider is the game considers kicking a blade with your leather boot as damaging your vital organs. So that took away about 2/3 of my health the one time I kicked that guy. And yeah, so the game really needs to patch this. I'm gonna send a bug thing to the devs, I think. Now every kick doesn't have to be accompanied with a running start. As I'll show here, if you just spam the kick button while standing in front of the enemy, then it should knock them over eventually. You had to have a rapier. Alright, hold on. You have to stand in front and then spam the kick. Here's another example. And sometimes it'll just instant, but I'll let him get up for another, just to prove the example. Okay, so as you saw there, every kick does not have to be accompanied with a running start. Now you can, in this game, you could disarm people, except for swords. I'll show in a bit, but yeah, you can disarm maces and axes. And I made a video about this previously. Go check that out. I have it at the end. But here, I'll demonstrate. So the guy I'm facing right now has a mace. So what you want to do is you want to grab the mace handle, and then once you grab it, you have to slap the person's hand. So grab it, slap the hand, and then just dispose of the weapon. And it should knock them over sometimes, which is a bonus. Here's one more example. And if it doesn't work, I usually just, if it doesn't knock them over, I usually just use the gorilla pounce thing. Now you might be a little disappointed, but there is no disarming swords. Literally, it will cause more damage than you will prevent. So what you want to do is just grab the wrist that the person is using to hold the sword, so that would be their right wrist. So once you grab it, it should make them fall over for some reason, but I'm not complaining, so just go in, grab the wrist. If they don't fall over, you could just follow up with a punch anywhere on the body. And then you could throw them on the ground, which will result in the death. Now, if you will observe right here, I'm in a bit of a pickle. You know, health is low, very low. And the last thing I wanted to cover is movement. And movement is very important in Unarmed, just because you can't parry, so a lot of the time it's just running away. Here's just a little strategy. You could jump over the crowd, and whatever health potion you have, just use it. So open it. I'll wait for them to get clumped together. So you jump over, drink, jump over, drink, jump over, and drink. Keep repeating that, and you'll never get hit. Just abusing the jump height mechanic. And there, my health is full, and I can keep fighting now. And yeah, that's how you avoid a large crowd of people, using your movement. So yeah, I just want to make a short little video sharing some of the things I've learned while playing Unarmed and Blade and Sorcery. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching. And if you have video suggestions, please put them in the comments, because I'd be glad to help you with whatever help you need. Alright, goodbye.